Okay, Leo, for the week commencing 22nd of May 2017. Let's see what your spread has to say about that. Patience and planning. You've been planning something for a while, I see. But you haven't been patient. You've been losing your patience, getting frustrated over it, causing anxiety. You're very, very anxious. You've got your fears. You're fearful of something. Some of you could even be facing feelings of depression, melancholy. You're withdrawing from the society. You sort of want to be in your own, and you're not talking to anybody right now. You're just feeling depressed and melancholy. Oopsie daisy. Just wanted to come out. Okay. Okay, you could, in the past, you could have been. Alright, Leo. So in the past, you could have been in a position of power. You could have been a manager, a senior manager, managing a project maybe. You need firm foundation for that. Maybe you're making a team at the moment. You're hiring the right candidates for this project that you want a firm foundation for, which will in turn bring in balance. It's all about planning out. This person could be you or your boss, but I have a strong feeling this person is you. You could be that boss yourself. You could be self-employed, or you could be in a senior position in a firm where you're managing a project and you're trying to build a firm foundation to see results, balanced results. You don't like hassles or hurrying up projects. You like to take your own time, but do things like a perfectionist. So you're trying to make sure that you're taking the right steps in the right order to get the right results, but not rushed. In the past, you've taken the strategy and you've actually succeeded, so you're trying it again. But this time, in this particular scenario, there is a sacrifice that you have to make. It could be a personal sacrifice or a professional sacrifice. Maybe you might not be able to give enough time at home because you're working too hard on this project. That could be a personal sacrifice. Or a professional sacrifice. You might not be able to get the kind of caliber or the kind of candidates you want for this position. Or maybe candidates matching for this position are very few, and you're unable to get in touch with them or find them, to be precise. Mental conflict. Now, this project has given you a lot of anxiety and mental conflict. You keep thinking about it all the time. Somehow it's telling me, you see that left side being affected, that left side of your brain. So basically, the left is feminine, right is masculine, and the left side of your brain is to do with anything that you feel or nurture, or the feminine. You're not looking after yourself because of this project. You're so engrossed in it that you're not looking after yourself, your mental health. It could be causing problems for your mental health. You've become so numb that you've stopped feeling things around you. There are sacrifices that are being made, not only by you but also by your family. Your partner could be trying to draw your attention towards the family or towards her, but you're too engrossed in this project. It's almost like a workaholic vibe. You've become a workaholic because you're so engrossed in this project, and you're a perfectionist. You want this to be perfect, to the extent where you've even given up on your personal goals. You're not thinking about your personal life, you're just thinking about the project. Let's get some clarity. Okay, I see protection, so call upon Archangel Michael to protect you from any untoward things that I get a sense that something untoward could happen at your workplace during this project. A mishap could happen. Call upon Archangel Michael to protect you during this time. Throat chakra. So your partner's been making this sacrifice because of this project of yours, and she's unable to communicate that to you. She's trying to tell you, or he's trying to tell you, that they've had enough, and they need more of you. They need more of your time, because you're perhaps spending most of your days and nights at work and not giving enough quality time at home. They're trying to communicate that to you, but they're unable to do that because you've blocked them out. You're not willing to listen to them. You're not listening to anyone. You're just too engrossed in this project. That's actually harming your mental health. The advice to you this week is to strike a balance between your work and your personal life. You need a strong balance, a work-life balance. If you want to save your relationship and your family life, your personal life, you need to strike a balance between your professional work and your personal life. One final card to close your reading. Let's see what they've got for you. Dear yourself, ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Clear yourself. Anything that doesn't serve you for your highest good, just let it go. Speak lovingly with love and light. Okay, there's a need for love, for emotion. You see, these cards, this whole reading is really dry, very numb, very emotionless. There's not a single sign of emotion other than the sacrifice that your partner's been making here. It could also be the other way around. It could also be that you're making the sacrifice for your partner because you want them to have a good life. And this project could be bringing in some extra cash and you want them to be happy, and hence you're working those extra hours. It could also be that. But in doing that, you're forgetting that you're not giving enough time to your partner. So clear yourself of these cold, emotionless encounters and try to strike a balance between your professional and your personal life. That's the advice for you this week. Leo, hope you enjoyed my reading. If you did enjoy this reading, please comment, share, like and subscribe. Much peace, love and light.